Good afternoon. My name is Susan Stimpson, and I'm chairman of the Stafford County Board of Supervisors, and we're located just below Prince William County. We're the 7th largest county in Virginia, and I am the wife of a United States Marine. He retired in 2008. Thank you. He retired from the Marine Corps in 2008, and he had been enlisted. When he was 17, his parents had to take him and they actually had to sign in for him. And my husband was able to live out the opportunity in America. He enlisted and then had a chance to go to the Naval Academy. He graduated from there, and that's how I met him, my senior year at Mary Washington College. For the first 15 years of our marriage, we moved around the country while he served. But we came back to Virginia to raise our 2 children because this is home. You have 7 candidates up here. You have to choose who you think will be the best to advance our conservative principles forward. But what I would ask you to consider, who has the right philosophy on limited government? And who has enacted the policies to actually take us to a limited government? How many government officials do you know that are willing to vote themselves less power? Because the bigger the budget, the bigger the bureaucracy, the more personnel, the more power and control that government official has. But a limited government, it keeps the power where it should be, and that's in your hands, in the people's hands. In Stafford County, I have consistently voted to decrease my power, working with the board members to limit the government so that our people could have more freedom to make decisions for themselves and for their family. The first thing we did as a Republican majority on the board was we cut our pay by nearly 25%. The second thing we did was we eliminated an onerous business tax called VPOL. We are the largest county in the Commonwealth to not charge that tax. For 3 years in a row, we have cut overall real estate taxes in Stafford County. And I mean cut. I'm not going to say to you, we cut taxes, we cut spending. When I say it to you, I mean below the equalized rate, not falling short and just making the growth smaller. We cut those taxes, putting $11 million back into Stafford County families' hands so they could make decisions for themselves. Beyond that, we have zeroed out impact fees in some of the districts in Stafford. We have zeroed out tax service districts. We've reduced the boat tax, and we have instructed the county administrator to budget for eliminating the boat tax in our county in this budget year that's upcoming. We have consistently walked government back. That first year we did it, you would have thought the sky was going to fall and the world was going to end. We faced down an auditorium room full of the teachers' unions. They were telling us, you know, you hear it all the time, right? We need more money. You're going to gut the schools if you don't raise taxes. Well, guess what? We lowered taxes. We faced it. We had the courage. We knew that limited government was best, and we did it. The sky didn't fall. The world didn't end. That next year, Stafford County jumped to #1 in job growth. Each year, we have had millions of dollars of economic revenue, not money that was parked in a department. And then at the end of the year, the government announces, we had a surplus, when really they had it all along and it was just parked in the budget departments. No, it was from economic revenue because conservative governing works. Yeah. I am going to tell you that I stand alone in this race with an actual record of enacting policies that limit government. And I do encourage you, look at the records. Look each year how big the budget is. Look each year how much taxes were raised or how much they were lowered. I can tell you alone, are you satisfied with the direction in which our federal government is going? Are you satisfied with the state? Are you satisfied with the Republican Party? Why in the state have our budget doubled from the beginning of Virginia's government up to 1997? It took that long. Then from 1997 to 2007, 10 years it doubled again. Look at personnel. In the last 3 years, it's jumped up in the state government by 3,000. In Stafford County, we took our general admin staff down to 2004 levels. We have limited government. And the result is increased liberty. And what does that mean? I believe a limited government provides you liberty. And true liberty allows us to be everything that God intended us to be. And I'm not going to waste this platform. If I have an opportunity to talk about life and liberty and the pursuit of happiness, I'm going to engage the culture on this. I'm 100% pro-life, and I will be a fighter for this issue. Believe it or not, just as I was locally, we had relaxed some zoning around the hospital. And unfortunately, what that did was, it put us at a possible risk for an abortion clinic going in. There was a planning commissioner who bragged about the fact that she wanted to bring Planned Parenthood to Stafford. I spoke up against my fellow members who really did not want me to bring up the subject, but I spoke up and asked questions about it. And as it turned out, the very woman who was in charge of the commercial development on that project served on the board of directors. We were able to enact coding that restricted abortion clinics. 100% gun rights. I will fight for your right to bear arms. I'm a fighter for limited government. It is a privilege to be in this battle with you. I will show you the leadership of moving the ball forward on these conservative principles. Thank you.